Hello, welcome back to the channel. Last video I spoke to you about old school RuneScape and in particular Leagues. Leagues 5 Raging Echoes just under 24 hours away. I thought I'd go through all of the relics that were announced yesterday by the old school team. I'm also going to go through my plan for this Leagues and talk you through what I think you should do in order to get the most out of this mode. In tier 1 we have Power Miner, Lumberjack and Animal Wrangler. If you choose Power Miner, you will get an Echo Pickaxe. The pickaxe will act as a non-degradable variant of the crystal equivalent with no requirements. When this item is in your inventory or equipped, you gain the following benefits. On failing to mine a rock, you will have a separate 50% chance to succeed. Items gathered from mining are automatically sent to your bank. The Echo Pickaxe will cause the rock to not deplete until you have mined 4 ore. This buff doesn't stack with the existing mining gloves with a cap of 7 ores for a given node. You will be able to toggle the following effects on or off with the pickaxe. Collected ores are automatically smelted and granted smithing XP regardless of your smithing level. And gems gathered from mining are automatically cut and grant crafting XP regardless of your crafting level. If you choose Lumberjack, you will get an Echo Axe. The axe will act as a non-degradable variant of the crystal equivalent with no requirements. When this item is in your inventory or equipped, you gain the following benefits. On failing to chop a tree, you'll have a separate 50% chance to succeed. Items gathered from woodcutting are automatically sent to the bank. You will be able to toggle the following effects on or off for the axe. Automatically burning logs for fire making XP regardless of your fire making level, and automatically fletching logs into arrow shafts for fletching XP regardless of your fletching level. Additionally, you gain the following benefits: fire making, which is never fail to make fires with any logs at any fire making level. And the final tier 1 relic is the Animal Wrangler. You will get a Echo Harpoon. The harpoon acts as a non-degradable variant of the crystal harpoon. When this item is in your inventory or equipped, you gain the following benefits. On failing to fish a spot, you'll have a separate 50% chance to succeed. Items gathered from fishing are automatically sent to your bank. Fish caught have a 50% chance to be automatically cooked, granting cooking experience regardless of your level requirements. Attempt to catch fish 1 tick faster. It will also work for fish that don't require a harpoon to be caught, and your harpoon could be substituted as a net, big net, lobster pot or any rod while fishing. Alongside the Echo Harpoon effects, you also get the following benefits to Hunter. Your Hunter traps will never fail. Your box traps catch chin chompers faster. Chin chompers are double when caught, also giving double XP. Impling jars no longer break upon opening them. And lastly, you never burn food when cooking. Personally for me, this will be the relic that I will be going for, as Hunter is a relatively hard skill to train and there's no other relics that will help with Hunter. For the tier 2 relics, we have the Friendly Forager, the Corner Cutter and Dodgy Deals. Friendly Forager first, and upon choosing this relic you will receive the Forager's Pouch. This item will provide the following benefits while in your inventory or equipped. When you gather resources from woodcutting, fishing, mining and hunting, the Forager's Pouch will find and store a random grimy herb limited to herbs your herb lore level plus 25 can clean, whilst also providing a small amount of token XP when one is found. The Forager's Pouch will only find herbs it has room to store, but will always attempt to give you a herb you can receive. The Forager's Pouch works just like a herb sack and shares an inventory with it. Additionally, you gain the following benefits to herb lore when crafting potions. Secondary ingredients have a 90% chance to not be consumed. This stacks additively with other sources, and created potions contain 4 doses instead of 3. Secondly, you have the Corner Cutter. Upon choosing this relic, you will receive the Sage's Greaves. While equipped, Sage's Greaves will grant agility XP based on your agility level while you run. Completing an agility course grants 2 completion counts and 25% bonus XP. Marks of Grace will also spawn with 10,000 coins and double quantity of pyramid tops, hallowed marks and Brimhaven vouchers and crystal shards from agility. And then thirdly, we have Dodgy Deals. You gain the following benefit to thieving. Pickpocketing an NPC will also pickpocket all NPCs of similar type in an 11 by 11 square, granting extra loot for each NPC pickpocketed. There's a 100% success rate on all thieving checks. You automatically re-pickpocket an NPC or stall until you can no longer do so. Items obtained from pickpocketing are noted. Maximum coin pouch count increased by 3 times, and stalls do not deplete when you steal from them. I am slightly undecided on tier 2 relics. I think Friendly Forager is the likely one I'm going to go with, as herb lore is a quite hard and beneficial skill to have. Corner Cutter would probably be the other one I'd go with. Sage's Greaves we have seen before, and agility XP is pretty much guaranteed to get you a 99 very quickly. The third tier of relics are going to be your teleport relics. You have Fairy's Flight, Bank Heist and Clue Compass. Fairy's Flight will give you the Fairy Mushroom, which we have seen before. This item will allow you to teleport to any fairy ring, spirit tree or tall leprechaun. Unlocking this relic will auto-complete the Tree Gnome Village quest. This item ignores wilderness teleport restrictions, and this item cannot be used to teleport to an area that you have not unlocked. Bank Heist will give you the Banker's Briefcase. This item will allow you to teleport to any deposit box, bank or bank chest. The item also ignores wilderness teleport restrictions, and also you cannot teleport to an area that you haven't unlocked. And then the Clue Compass Relic will give you the Clue Compass. The item will allow you to teleport to any stash unit and follow the bard, respecting areas unlocked. It has the ability to teleport you to your current clue step. If you have one, note this will not work on clue steps that require you to kill a certain NPC. Again, it ignores wilderness teleport restrictions and cannot be used to teleport to an area that you have not unlocked. When I first looked at them, I thought it was going to be a bit of a hard choice, and I was sort of going towards the Banker's Note, but I think the Clue Compass one, when it is matched up with the Clue Relic further down the line, it will be the best one to go for. Tier number 4 will see Golden Guard, Reloaded or Equilibrium. The Golden Guard Relic will give you the following benefits to the high and low alchemy spells. The spells have no rune cost or level requirement. Items give 15% more gold and have a 65% chance to be not consumed. When cast on a stack of items, the spell will automatically be recast over time until the stack is depleted or moved. You also gain the following benefits to prayer. 20,000 coins can be offered to prayer altars in exchange for prayer XP, equivalent to using a dragon bone. This respects altar XP modifiers. Normal altars have no modifiers, and all items purchased from some select shops can be noted, provided the item can be noted at all. There will be a new button on select shops which toggle this effect. Reloaded is very simple, and it will let you choose another relic from any tier below this one. And Equilibrium, you will gain the following benefit to all skills. Each time you gain XP, you gain additional XP equivalent to 10% of your total level. Additional XP given by this relic is not multiplied by your league's XP multiplier. Your lowest skill will receive 20% total XP instead of 10%, and Equilibrium will trigger per existence of individual XP provided, even if that is multiple times in a single tick, e.g. Production Master will trigger Equilibrium one time per item processed. For me on this tier, I think Golden Guard is just too overpowered not to use. Reloaded seems like a good option if you think you've made the wrong decision before this. Equilibrium for me, XP is a thing that you're not going to have to worry about on leagues, so I don't think it's going to be worth getting that one. If you make it to the 5th tier, you will be getting Treasure Arbiter, Production Master or Slayer Master. Treasure Arbiter is the relic I was talking about earlier with the clue steps. So you will gain the following benefits when clue hunting. Impling jars and creatures that drop clue scrolls have a 1 in 15 chance of dropping them. Clue geodes, clue nests and clue bottles are found 10 times more often. All clue scrolls have the lowest number of steps possible for their tier. Emote, Fallow and Charlie clue steps are no longer item requirements. Every clue scroll casket will roll the max amount of rewards it can give. It can roll the same item more than once. This will mean that beginner caskets will roll 3 times, easy caskets 4 times, medium 5, hard 6, elite 6 and masters will roll 7 times. Production Master, when doing the following production activities, all items are processed at once. Smelting ores, smithing bars and making cannonballs. Fletching logs, stringing bows, making arrow shafts and cutting bolt tips, making headless arrows, regular arrows, bolts and darts capped at 10 times the regular amount per action, cleaning herbs and making potions which do not have a stackable secondary ingredient, cooking food, making pies or pizzas and making jugs of wine, crafting leather, uncut gems, glass blowing, jewellery, pottery, battle staves and spinning flax or wool. And lastly for tier 5 you have Slayer Master. You gain the following benefits to Slayer, always on task for all eligible Slayer monsters, unlock all Slayer task perks for free, rune pouches, herb sacks and looting bags in the Slayer point store are all free, skip and block tasks for free and gain 1,000 to 15,000 bonus Slayer XP for the first time you kill the 100th of each unique Slayer monster, scaled by the monster's Slayer level requirement. XP stated is before multipliers. All I can say about this one is I wish that Reloaded was after this tier, as all 3 of these are viable choices. I really don't know what I'm going to go for here, so we'll have to wait and see, I think. In the 6th tier we have 2 fan favourites on their way back in Total Recall and Banker's Note. If you choose Total Recall you will receive the Crystal of Echoes. This item can be used to store any single coordinate alongside your hit points, prayer and special attack energy and teleport back to it at a later date, restoring your stats to what they were. Crystal of Echoes cannot store coordinates whilst inside an instance, and there are various other locations this item won't store coordinates in, including quest areas, certain minigames, etc. And Banker's Note will give you the Banker's Note. The item will allow you to note and unnote items anywhere in Glenore. You can manually use items on the Banker's Note to unnote or note them all, much like a bank. The Activate option allows you to note and unnote items in one action with a specified quantity, and objects must first be used on the Banker's Note in order for this to work. You can customise how many items the Banker's Note will note and unnote using the quantity options. They're both very good relics. I think it depends on what you're mostly going to be seeing yourself doing. If you're going to be doing more bosses and things like that, I think Total Recall is probably your way to go. If you're going to be doing a lot of skilling and, you know, fishing, cooking, things like that, Banker's Note probably a better way to go for you. Our penultimate tier will consist of Pocket Kingdom, Grimoire or Overgrown. If you choose Pocket Kingdom, you will receive the item Pocket Kingdom. This item allows full access to the Managing Miscellanea feature from anywhere. Workers will work for 50% less coins, always have max appeal, produce twice as many resources, and accrue resources every hour instead of every day. If you choose Grimoire, you will be getting the Arcane Grimoire. This item can be used to freely swap between spellbooks. The Grimoire acts as a Book of the Dead, and additionally, when you select this relic, you will unlock access to all prayers and spells regardless of area, quest or diary requirements. And lastly, Overgrown. If you choose this relic, you will receive the Leprechaun's Vault. This item can be used to access the Seed Vault from anywhere in the world. Additionally, you gain the following benefits to farming. Your crops will never die. When planting a seed, it has a 75% chance to not be consumed. When a seed fully grows, if your Seed Vault has another seed of the same type, it will harvest the patch for you and replant the seed automatically. For me, Pocket Kingdom's a bit useless if you've got Friendly Forager, as that's the only reason really people do it is for the herbs. Grimoire, very popular choice with people, not for me. I don't think magic's going to be a route I can see myself going down quite a lot. Overgrown is probably the choice I'm going to go for, as farming is quite a long skill to get up and it just makes it 10 times easier to do it. And the last tier, tier 8 relics are Specialist, Guardian and Last Stand. If you choose Specialist, you will gain the following benefits to special attacks. All special attacks cost 20% and have a plus 100% accuracy. For each failed accuracy roll with a special attack, gain 10% special attack energy. And whenever you kill an NPC, you restore 15% special attack energy. If you choose the Guardian relic, you will receive the Guardian Horn. This item allows you to summon a powerful Guardian Thrall lasting 30 minutes. This Guardian will attack your target with whatever style it is weak to. When you're in multi-combat, it will cast an AoE attack if the target is weak to range or magic. The Guardian's stats are: the minimum hit is 5, the maximum hit is 13, the attack speed is 4, and the accuracy is 45,000. The Guardian does not work in PvP, and this relic will also work inside the Gauntlet. And the last relic is Last Stand. You gain the Last Stand ability, which works as follows. If damage would reduce you to 0 HP, you are reduced to 1 HP instead. Your combat stats are instantly boosted to 255, but begin draining rapidly down to their base level. For the next 16 ticks after this ability is activated, you cannot be reduced to 0 HP. When the effect ends, all incoming damage is nullified and the player is healed based on the damage that dealt over the last 16 ticks. And once this ability is used, it cannot be used again until you die or 3 minutes have passed. I'm going to do my utmost to get to tier 8, and if I do, I will probably be picking the Last Stand relic. The Specialist one, special attack for me isn't a thing that I really use. I always forget that I've got it, to be honest, so I probably won't be using it. Thralls, again, a thing that I've not used. Not a bad idea, but I don't think I'll be using that. But Last Stand for me just seems like something you can use in like places that you've never been before. If you want to go and try something, it doesn't matter if you die as such, because you're not going to die, and then you sort of learn from your experience. So I think I'm going to go for the Last Stand relic on this one. This time round, they will also have Combat Masteries, which will sort of replace the combat tier relics of old. There are 6 tiers you can unlock in melee, range and magic. You also get passive tiers for everyone that you unlock. You can unlock 10 mastery points altogether. The following tasks you can do are: defeat a giant, defeat 10 monsters with a combat level of plus 100, defeat Scurrius by yourself, defeat a monster with a slay requirement of 55 or more, defeat Jad in the fight caves, reach a combat level of 100, defeat an echo boss, defeat 2 unique echo bosses, defeat 3 unique echo bosses, and lastly defeat Zook. Again, personally for me, I think by the looks of them all, I'm probably going to go for the range one, as in tier 6 you never miss with range, so I think that's going to be a really good thing to go for. There are all of your relics and combat masteries for Leagues 5 Raging Echoes. I've said what I'm going to do this league with the relics. Might change, you never know, depends what happens. I'll probably have more than one account going for it as well, so I'll probably try different relics out. I might do a few videos on different relics and see if people want to know about that. My final note before I go with this one is I recommend that people do exactly what I'm going to try and do and just have fun with it. Try something that you'd never try in the main game. Do that boss that you've always dreamt of doing, the one that you see all the YouTubers do. Just have a go, just have fun with it, because that is exactly what I am going to do. I'll be recording my journey over the next 57 days, I believe it is, so if anyone wants to tune in and have a look at that, please do. If you've enjoyed this video, if it's been informative, if you want to know any more information, please give me a like, give me a comment, any questions you've got, and subscribe to the channel if you can. And I will see you in Gillinor. Ta-ra.